It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, they need some wins to start adding up here in a hurry. More or less half the season behind us, and they are still struggling to prove they can contend. And guys, we'll see DeAndre Jordan tonight. And although he's improved his free throw shooting, there's always a chance we could see the hack of Jordan come into play. A big fella, I hesitate to go there, but I know you have something to say about this. And do you think the NBA should change the rules to prevent that tactic from being used?
Three answers, Ernie. No, no, and no. It didn't change it for me. It's part of the game. And as a player, you got to persevere and step up and hit them when you need to hit them. And you always know my motto, Ernie.
What's that?
I hit them when I need to hit them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, NBA took steps last year to cut it down last season. But I don't know if that's the right direction. I agree with Shaq.
Kenny.
I think you're in the game. It's part of the game. You got to hit them when they hit them.
All right.
And down the stretch, 4 championships later, here's this man hit him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, that was very nice of you. Very nice of you.
Could have been 5 if he would have hit him against us.
Oh, yeah, if you hit it enough, yeah.
Should have been 6. No, that wasn't me. That was Nick Anderson.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
come on now. Come on.
Let's go to a break. Let's go to a break.
No need to go there.
No need to
Come on.
go there.
That's not me. It's history. Google it. 94-95.
Thanks for
Magic
joining
versus Rockets. Google it. What happened?
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in LA. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, DeAndre Jordan shoots with his left hand, but he bowls with his right. He throws with his right, and he finishes with his right around the rim. But he insists he's left-handed. He said, I tried to shoot with my right hand, and it was pretty much the same, maybe worse. I'm going to stick with the left because I've been practicing that for a while. Kevin?
Interesting strategy, DA. Thank you. Jordan shoots a high percentage from the field. You can't fault him for using that logic. And Dora's early returns in the season so far, some teams already separating themselves as championship contenders. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Is it too early for them to start thinking about home court advantage right now?
You know, this is a fascinating thing in the NBA because there is some current analytics that suggest that home court advantage is not playing the part it once did in NBA success.
Interesting.
Game, huh? Yeah, I would say to you this, somebody who, like LeBron James, has proven consistently he can win a game or two on the road in the playoffs to go ahead and negate that home court advantage. For somebody who is in championship contending position consistently, home court is not part of their long-term thinking.
Now, here's Bradley. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Clock is at 3. And the rejection by Favors. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Jazz, the tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Beverly against Rubio. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Udo's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
On defense, Utah, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Now, here's Rubio. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Gallinari against Hood. No good with the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Beverly against Rubio. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. A three from Bradley. Kept alive. Harris passes to Beverly. Shoots over Rubio. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Jazz passing it around. Here is Udo, guarded by Jordan. Udo kicks to Favors. Over Harris. On the mark with the 15-footer. It's all knotted up.
Well, Derek Favors has developed terrific form, and it's nice to see him continue to develop this mid-range.
They set the screen. Here's Beverly. It's deflected.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow.
Here's Mitchell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Beverly dishes to Gallinari. Jordan with a screen on Hood. And there's the pass to Bradley. Back to Gallinari. Outside Bradley. Shoots the 3. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Bradley. Gallinari's got 5 now.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Rubio kicks to Udo. Put on the wing. A floater. The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressiveness.
And for a Jazz team that had patiently built itself into one of the top teams in the league, how tough is it, Doris, to lose a player like Gordon Hayward?
Well, it's brutal. He was their best player, an all-star, a huge blow. Because you think about Utah fans who have harbored concerns historically about the team's ability to retain star talent. This will feed those doubts, Kev.
That's good from Harris. And the Jazz have been one of the more old-school franchises. Pounded inside, grind out victories. They're still a tough defensive team, but Doris, Coach Quinn Snyder is receptive to a wide-open style of play.
Right. Quinn wants them to play with pace, look for easy opportunities. He also likes power forwards who can stretch the floor. He understands that's the way the league is going, and he's on board with it.
No dice from the high post. Jazz trail by 4. Dishes at the Udo. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here's Beverly, looking for his first basket still in this one. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Los Angeles.
And their offense centered around a 3-point shot. That was the guiding principle on every trip. Their first goal was finding an open look beyond the arc, getting that extra point every chance they could.
Rubio with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. He feeds it to Hood. Here's Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
And Beverly kicks to Jordan. Here's Harris, and he makes good on the layup. Harris has got 5.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Utah trailing here. Mitchell kicks to Udo. Now, here's Rubio. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and that one's good by Favors.
Yeah, Kev, the defense has got to be aware of Derek Favors. This guy is especially effective at using his height near the rim.
They set the pick. Beverly the pass to Jordan. Rubio against Bradley. That's tipped. Here is Rubio. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Here is Udo. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. He dishes it to Udo. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Up off the screen. And Udo with the stuff.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. It's rebounded by Udo.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Favors with the screen. Mitchell dishes to Favors. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And Avery Bradley with arguably his best season last year.
No doubt, Kev. Very efficient shooting the basketball. His rebounding numbers were off the charts. And let's remember, he's 6'2", but plays much bigger.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shot.
No good on that one.
And Avery Bradley won the national high school title at Findlay Prep and was considered a top 5 prospect. Some had him even at #1, and still after one season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19 in that 2010 draft.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for Jordan. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Tobias Harris. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Bradley, a great athlete. He won the dunk contest in high school. Terrific player, but he's not a big highlight player, it seems, in the NBA, Greg.
Yeah, you know, his strength and explosiveness more on display defensively, and that's been his meal ticket. He's added skill, though. He's turned the corner and has become a two-way threat.
And here is Los Angeles now. Udo missing his last shot. Teodosic the pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lets it go with the three. Good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Johnson. The Jazz again can't hit it.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Jazz, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 1. There's a screen. From deep three-point range, and Johnson missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Rivers. That shot missing, and it's Utah the other way. And here's Exum, looking for his first basket still in this one. Udo kicks to Johnson. Pass to Exum. And he banks in the layup.
Well, if you've got speed, use it. Dante Exum carves up the defense on the way to the cup.
Here's Teodosic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Bradley. Rivers has got his first points of the game. Exum dishes to Urebko. Nice ball movement by Utah. Exum kicks to Burks. Inside, here's Urebko, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Rivers against Johnson. Picked by Harrell. Here's Rivers. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. Burks in the corner. Back to Johnson. Udo kicks to Exum. The feed to Johnson. Over Rivers. Johnson's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Bradley kicks to Rivers. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Found a little room behind the arc and didn't wait around. He just let it fly right in your eye.
What a way to do it. Kicks it to Urebko. Pass to Exum. And it's Urebko, top of the key. Johnson, a wide open look. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You love how Joe Johnson goes straight up with that shot. He doesn't hesitate for a second.
Teodosic, the pass to Harrell. Here's Teodosic. Now Harrell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And here we can check out the story on Avery Bradley. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 17 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Now, here's Burks. You saw him with 10 points last game. Steps back and fires. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Well, Kevin, we know Joe Johnson is a dynamite scorer from the mid-range. You better stay attached to him in that area.
It's Bradley on the wing. He kicks to Rivers. Back to Bradley. Here's Teodosic. Burks pulls it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The dish to Exum. Back to Burks. Johnson right side. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is too. How far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
Well, you just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
Teodosic out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Marjanovic. And Harrell's in at the four-man position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Doris, so many great point guards in the league. In fact, the number of stars at that position, we see them every night. But who are some of the floor generals that maybe don't get the headlines? More of the underrated portion.
I think the single most consistently underrated point guard, though certainly not by the contract extension he most recently signed, would be Mike Conley. This guy for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some guys just fit in the systems and the cities and the organizations for whom they play. And I would say Mike Conley, ability to run the team, ability to make the three-point shot, to make the players around him better. He comes to mind. Kemba Walker in Charlotte is a guy who, once they consistently start to make the playoffs as an undersized point guard, I think you could see him start to grow in reputation. And Isaiah Thomas, who launched himself for stretches into the MVP conversation. Interestingly, Kevin, what do all three have in common? A little bit undersized in today's NBA.
And can you believe Conley has never been an all-star, as good as he is?
Cannot believe that. No, and you've had his teammates make it, Marc Gasol most notably. I know that Marc Gasol would love to see Mike Conley next to him in an all-star uniform.
And here's Burks, following the three from Austin Rivers. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over to the wing, Yarebko, and the three off target. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Passes it to Marjanovic. Johnson against Rivers. Harrell dishes to Rivers. Oh, that's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Tobias Harris comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Gallinari, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Teodosic. The Jazz also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Yarebko. Rodney Hood comes in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. Los Angeles with another miss.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Now here's Gobert. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
I think we know this about Rodney Hood, Kev. He will play hard on both ends of the floor, and he's a lethal shooter from range.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the 6'8" lefty, Rodney Hood, such a shifty guy with the ball in his hands. Boy, does he use that hesitation to get where he wants.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And from his time at Duke, we knew Rodney Hood could shoot with range. Doris, did you realize how well he could handle the ball?
Well, as much as I like his ability to create, I love how he protects the basketball. This guy is a low turnover guy.
Here's Williams. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Harris, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
I know how popular threes are in the NBA, but boy, you can't do better than those quality looks in the low post. Well, without great floor spacing, the Jazz have to work harder than most teams to find quality shots. They're very patient and methodical running their offense.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Harris. And the Jazz run a half-court offense. A lot of cuts and screens to create their shots.
Well, they are right near the top in what we call screen assist. Shots created off a screen. Ironically, not a ton of regular assists, despite all the passing required in their offense.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Williams can't hit.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Feeds to Gobert, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Beverly. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And the Clippers lead by 1.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Gallinari with the steal. Harris outside. Goes up on the wing. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Hood gets the bucket.
Rodney Hood just exposing the defense right now. If you lay off this guy, he's going to torch you with the pull-up jumper.
Williams kicks to Harris. Gallinari passes to Harris. Beverly wide open. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Williams. Favors with the screen. Here's Rubio. And that one hits back iron.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Williams kicks to Jordan. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Favors has got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Beverly with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Jordan sets the pick for Beverly. Jordan dishes to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Here is Favors after the basket by Los Angeles. Gobert with a screen on Gallinari. Here's Hood. Good D by Jordan. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Jordan. A baseline J. Utah with the rebound. Favors got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the pass to Mitchell. And it's blocked by Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. That's a 2 from Hood, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Williams. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rubio with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Gobert with a screen on Beverly. Gobert the screen. Hood setting the pick for Favors. 5 to shoot. Again, the Jazz score.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Clippers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Williams passes to Beverly. Williams dishes to Harris. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Back to Rubio. A floater. And it's blocked by Jordan. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Off target with his 3. Utah trailing here. Hood with it, picked up by Harris. Hood kicks to Rubio. To the paint, stolen by Beverly. Here's Harris. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Hood. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Williams passes to Harris. Back to Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rubio outside. Here's Favors. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris. And when you look at Derek Favors, do you think, Doris, he's maximized his potential, or is there still room to grow?
No, I definitely think he's got a higher ceiling. Favors is a guy who came into the league after just 1 year at Georgia Tech. So let's remember, he's still mid-20s right now. And the way this guy works, he's going to get better and better.
No good on the free throw. Doris, you ended a very successful college career a few years before professional women's basketball was fully established. How much do you wish you could have had a chance to go pro and play in what is now the WNBA?
How about this, Kev? The last 10 minutes of my senior season, the last 10 minutes of my final game, I blow out my knee. Otherwise, I would have gone to either Sweden or Ireland to play professionally. But sure, of course I wish the WNBA was formed. It came 10 years after my graduation in 1987. Oh, what could have been.
Yeah. And Doris is thriving, right? I mean, there is such a following for the WNBA.
Last year's finals may be the most competitive in history. It's really grown leaps and bounds.
So fun to watch. Here's Exum. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Gobert the screen. Johnson kicks to Burks. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is not an easy cover. Alec Burks incredibly aggressive down inside.
Dishes it to Rivers. He feeds it to Harrell. Gallinari outside. Fires from the wing. Utah with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Well, Johnson continues to score against aggressive defense. Boy, he's made a living out of difficult shots. There are 2 things, guys, as you know, that age gracefully in the NBA, and that's size and shooting. No coincidence that Joe Johnson remains a very effective player, even as he enters his mid-30s.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Utah also making a switch. Jerebko's checked in. That's good from Johnson. And in his 16th NBA season, Joe Johnson, Doris, experiencing life as a reserve for the first time.
And what a luxury, bringing a player of his caliber off the bench. This guy's so well-rounded. We know he's a great shooter, but he's willing to defend, to rebound, and he can make quality passes. So much to like about this guy's game.
Exum. Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Bradley with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Teodosic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's on Dante Exum. And Milos Teodosic, one of the bigger names in basketball not to play in the NBA last season, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers brought him over from Europe to help kind of ease the loss of Chris Paul. He's a terrific playmaker who is one of the best passers in the world, and not young, but respected by many around the globe.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. Joe Johnson on the wing. He dishes it to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. From outside the arc, the shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Rivers. Marjanovic, a screen on Johnson. Back to Rivers. Over Johnson. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Johnson kicks to Jerebko. The feed now to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
You have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers earning his spot is his improved efficiency. Had trouble shooting from the mid-range and out early on, and worked on that part of his game, which opened up everything else for his skill.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Jazz trail by 5. Johnson kicks to Jerebko. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Exum dishes to Burks. Shot from 16. That one wide left. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Bradley. Makes it off the glass. Bradley's got 6.
Well, you got to love Avery Bradley turning on the Jets, mixing gears exceptionally on his way to the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Exum. Johnson the screen. Exum kicks to Johnson. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, I think the idea is right. Set a screen and try to shield the defender off him, but the pick isn't nearly strong enough.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and the score began to tilt in their favor. It's now a 7-point lead for them here at the half. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
We welcome you back with a view of the 110 freeway cutting right through downtown Los Angeles. Never a shortage of traffic on that stretch of road. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You know, Austin Rivers has been exceptional here, guys.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Jazz trail by 7. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. And it's Hood in at the 3.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
And Beverly kicks to Jordan. Here's Bradley. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
He's off on the first. Doors with so many one-and-dones entering the NBA, do you think expectations are too high for these guys, especially from the fans?
I don't, Kevin. I think it depends on the talent that we're talking about. You know, I know Joel Embiid is a guy who didn't necessarily start right away, but when he was finally able to be healthy, it certainly didn't take him long to become a factor on the NBA level. No, I don't think the expectations are too high. I think these guys are accustomed to expectations, and frankly, their personal expectations are probably higher than ours.
I mean, look at the elite of these high school kids who have been playing like in front of big crowds on a big stage for so long. It's second nature to them, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin.
There's the pick. Clock at 6. Favors sets the pick for Rubio. And Jordan sends it back. They get it back, and that one's good by Favors. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Clippers leading by 6. And here's Beverly. Bradley passes to Jordan. Now here's Bradley. D right on him. Harris misses.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
No, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball. Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Jazz trail by 6. Kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Hood. Favors with a screen on Harris. Lobs it up for Favors.
Well, you like to see Favors dive after setting the screen. He's mobile, he's agile, and in that instance, he was hostile.
Beverly dishes to Harris. Gallinari a screen on Hood. Bradley kicks to Harris. Here's the screen, and here's Gallinari outside, and the Clippers miss again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Hood, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Hood's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beverly the pass to Harris. Jordan with the screen on Gobert. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, and it's the long arms of Jordan, staying active on the boards for these high percentage putbacks.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Here's Mitchell. He has 5. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Gallinari dishes to Jordan. Over Gobert. No good from Jordan.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Here's Jordan at the elbow. It's Bradley. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Back to Rubio. Gobert the screen. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Pass to Favors. That shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And Rubio kicks to Hood. It's hauled in by Harris. Clippers leading by 7. Jordan the pass to Beverly. Bradley, no one around him. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Bradley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love how Avery Bradley rises and fires. He's turned himself into a deadly perimeter scorer.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Utah with a change here, too. Udo's checked in for Gobert. Jazz trail by 10. Inside to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Boy, showing great patience, waiting to make his read. Rubio sets up his teammate perfectly.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. Jordan the screen. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Udo. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Rubio's got the ball. Mitchell's shot is good. And now it's only a 5-point Clipper lead.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. Gallinari against Hood. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. Rubio outside. He kicks it to Favors. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Beverly dishes to Harris. Outside Williams. No good that time. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Here's Rubio. Mitchell kicks to Udo. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Williams. 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell missing.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
Jordan kicks to Beverly. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from for the Jazz.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 10. The dish now to Rubio. Favors with the screen. Rubio the pass to Mitchell. Udo. Here's Favors. And finally they hit one. Favors got 17.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, I thought too many hard shots. I don't know whether it was a question of strategy or if guys were just unwilling to work for something better.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for Jordan. Harrell comes in for Tobias Harris. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. The former 6th man of the year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter, uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
That free throw, no good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And the second free throw, good. Now Exum. Passes to Udo. Burks kicks to Udo. Nice ball movement by Utah. Feeds it to Burks. Joe Johnston on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. In the third spot, Boban Marjanovic.
Now, that is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson dishes to Udo. Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Rivers. Launches a three. And it's Johnson again missing. Williams inside. Burks covering. Teodosic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Teodosic. He hits both from the stripe.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
Jazz trail by 8. Johnson sets the screen for Exum. There's the pick. Yarebko, the pass to Johnson. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
Well, watching Joe Johnson work off a screen is a thing of beauty.
The pass to Williams. Pick by Harrell. Williams attacking. Pass to Teodosic. Hits it from three-point range. Teodosic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. Clippers leading by 8. Rivers with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Williams for 3. Rebound, Utah. Down low, here's Burks, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
They set the pick. Harrell with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game to the left side wing. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And of course, Utah, 3 games behind.
And seeing where Utah is so far, it looks like the adjustments they've made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
And remember, this was a team that had talked about the importance of getting off to a quick start. This has been a worst-case scenario. Their confidence looks shaken. This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. And the team hasn't, but he has.
Yarebko can't get it to go.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
Shoots from 8, and no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim. And the Clippers lead by 8.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Udo kicks to Burks. Dishes it to Udo. He feeds it to Exit. To the inside. The shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got 5. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Here's Teodosic. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Rivers on the wing, Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Williams. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Jerebko. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Jerebko. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Teodosic. He has 7. Outside Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Pass to Teodosic. And taken away by Johnson. 1 second left. That shot off, and we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 7. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
I think he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. We've got Rivers. Harrell is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Teodosic in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's the teardrop. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Teodosic. Rebounded by Jerebko.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Two shots.
And that one misses.
Well, we know Joe Johnson is a multi-time All-Star, and though his role has changed, he's still got that gorgeous jumper, Kev.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverly comes in for Teodosic. Ricky Rubio checked in for Utah. Good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 6. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Burks against Bradley. Harrell connects on the open J.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now here's Rubio. Now the feed to Johnson. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot goes in.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Picked by Harrell. Beverly dishes to Bradley. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I think you've got to get physical with Avery Bradley down low. When you don't, he will punish you with his versatility.
And Rubio kicks to Jerebko. Here's the screen. Johnson against Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert the screen. Another miss by Johnson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Rivers kicks to Harrell. Back to Rivers. The dish to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Here's Rivers. It's good. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Utah calls timeout.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
So, for the Clippers, Harris comes in for Harrell, and it's Gallinari in for Rivers. Utah also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Jerebko. Rodney Hood comes in for Johnson. And it's Mitchell in for Burks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Now, here's Rubio. Gobert the screen. And Favors kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Rubio. Gobert dishes to Hood. Over Gallinari. Another miss by Utah.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he is not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
Bradley passes to Gallinari. Kicks to Harris. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Fires the 3. And it's Gallinari again missing. Jazz trail by 14. Rubio with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Bradley. Here's Jordan. Back to Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And stolen by Favors. Here's Rubio. Good on the bucket.
Oh, when he gets out into the open court, Rubio is a very tough cover.
Clippers leading by 12. They set the pick. Out to Harris. Tries a three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Rubio. Favors with the screen. Here's Hood. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 8th assist in the game. Beverly against Rubio. Jordan kicks to Bradley. Feeds it to Beverly. There's the pass to Jordan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. He kicks to Rubio. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Favors kicks to Rubio. Back to Favors. Out to Hood from downtown.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Beverly dishes to Bradley from past the arc. A rebound by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 10. Rubio has the open look, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Bradley. Gobert with the block.
Now this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Good D by Rubio.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Here's Mitchell. Favors with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Hood. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Rodney Hood played 1 season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
You know, it's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Beverly, the pass to Harris. Back to Beverly. Harris is screen on Rubio. Beverly. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Derek Favors.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Beverly. Doris, the new designated player veteran exception allows teams to pay their biggest stars much more money than any other team can offer around the league. How good is that for the league in terms of competitive balance?
Well, you would never, to me, want to see a player like LeBron James or Kevin Durant underpaid relative to their value of the team. And I think for a long time, Kevin, that was part of this. And so I'm interested in your take. I want these guys to be fairly compensated. And that's the most important thing.
I do love when a player is developed by a team and stays with that team. We see so few of those instances in pro sports, but a lifelong Pacer or a lifelong Celtic, I think to me that has great meaning, especially if I were a fan of that team.
Well, we were so used to that as kids growing up. You know, those players stuck with our team for extended periods and many times for their entire career.
Yes. That free throw good from Hood. Clippers leading by 8. And here's Beverly. Outside Williams. Jordan sets the pick for Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz trail by 8. Fast break. Here they come. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Beverly.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Gallinari against Favors. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
That free throw good from Gallinari. So it's Utah now. 11-point game. Beverly against Rubio. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams attacking. Here's Gallinari. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Rubio. And a wide open look for Hood. No good on the triple.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Harris kicks to Beverly. Gallinari against Hood. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Hood can't get it to go. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Hood. And here's Gallinari outside. Good on the three-point shot. Gallinari's got 8 here in the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Utah calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Jazz trail by 14. Gobert the screen. Now Rubio. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Hood gets the bucket.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
Gallinari in the corner. Over Hood. And it's Gallinari again missing. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Rubio. Favors in the post. He's against Jordan. Favors can't get it to go.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Jazz trail by 9. Here's Hood. A second chance effort. Favors can't get it to go. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Beverly dishes to Harris. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Gallinari outside. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Hood kicks to Mitchell. Off the mark and a bad shot there. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Williams passes to Beverly. Looking to end the drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Austin Rivers comes in for Tobias Harris. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, now it's just a matter of getting to that final whistle. Those free throws should wrap this up.
Here's Jerebko. Got a piece of it. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Teodosic. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you were active at both ends today. How did you get yourself going?
I think it was just us trying to come out and win a game at home. We know how important these are. Every game that we play is important, so we just got to keep it going.
And you protected the home court well, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.